Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Do you know what a YouTuber loves more than anything? Superlatives. We love superlatives. So today, when I tell you that I am going to show you the most comfortable watch that I know of, it's the truth. I am not stretching it. I am not clickbaiting you, nothing. I have reviewed a version of this watch in the past. It's got some new colors. I don't know if it's a Rev 2, a V2, whatever. But it is by far the most comfortable watch I've ever experienced, especially for everything that it offers. For my own wrist check today, on one wrist I am wearing the Islander Northport. This is the ISL 155, a bestseller of the collection. And on my other wrist is I think that might be the second Spinnaker collab we did. Purple dial. I think this is a Croft 39 and 40 millimeter watch. Simply beautiful dial. Anyway, let's be quick. Let's check out the most comfortable watch that I know of. So you know I'm a sucker for blue, of course. This thing is 100% absolute fire. Hands down, of the three new ones, in my opinion, this is the best looker by a long shot. But we have an ice blue. We have a coho salmon. I'm just gonna call it salmon. And we have basalt gray, kind of like a charcoal, kind of deep gray dial. Yeah, I can see this one being popular because it's safe, but man, this thing is screaming summertime to me. So let's go over it. I'll show you each one in a little more detail in a minute, but we'll go over all the specs on this one. So I just wound it up. It is running on a Swiss Sellita SW200-1 automatic movement. It is a Swiss-made watch. It is a Formex. Formex is a Swiss watch company. The case is titanium that has been sandblasted. It's the beautiful diffused finish, very even. It is further hardened up to, I want to get my number right, from 145 Vickers up to 900 Vickers. I know there's a lot of knife people and stuff that know their hardness scale, so you'll know that that is very, very hard and it's going to be very difficult to scratch. Speaking of scratch, flat sapphire crystal is what tops it off with inner AR. So size, 41 millimeters in diameter, 10.6 thick. Nice and thin, 47 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip. It is a solid screw down case back in matching titanium and the finish. It is 150 meters of water resistance, and the strap is a combination of nylon and Velcro, so it stretches a little bit, almost like a spandex, but then the closure, I just gotta be careful with my gloves, is Velcro, and it sticks to it. It makes it super easy to take on and off, and because it's a little bit elastic, it is a dream to wear. We sell these straps. A lot of people pick them up. I'm sure they're not just picking them up for their Formexes. We sell these straps in different colors. I believe we have it in this color and the straight black color. We sell them separately. Really, really nice strap. But the best part, perhaps, is the weight. 70 grams on the strap. Amazing. Price is $870. So $870, you get a titanium Swiss automatic watch. So let's look at it again up close. So this is the ice blue dial. Has a date, maybe disappeared on you. It's possible. At the 6 o'clock position, it is color matched. And we have a sandwich dial, which means the dial itself, that blue layer, is actually cut. And there is another layer underneath it that pokes through, and that is that black color that you are seeing. So this is the ice blue, as I mentioned. This is coho salmon, not ho-ho. That's a treat. Coho salmon. Kind of this reflective pinky color. Well, I guess you'd call it salmon. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's okay, it's just, man, yeah. I'm sure people will like this one though. But everything else about the watch is exactly the same. It's on a black strap as opposed to that kind of grayish one that I just showed you. And then I think they're calling it basalt gray, is this guy. Check it out. Nice gray dial. And I think on this one, you can kind of see a little bit better the difference in finishing that you have on the dial from all the concentric rings that you have, from where the numbers are to the center. You have sunburst, and then it's non-sunburst. Just kind of step down a bit. Really cool looking. And this guy, we've got him on a green, one of those green Velcro nylon straps. Really, really good looking. But let's do loom. We just got to do loom on 2 of them because the other one's the same color as this guy. And then we'll try it on. So it's only fair to show them side by side. You have the blue one is on the right, the salmon one will glow the same, the basalt gray guy is on the left. If you remember when I showed you the blue and the salmon, the numbers were black. Black loom is just not that great. A lighter colored loom, like the one on the basalt gray, will certainly glow better. However, they still did do a wonderful job on the one on the right, but it pales in comparison to the one on the left. And I'll flip the lights back on again really quick, just so you can, again, see which is which. Yeah, so as I said, this is black numbers and hands, and so is this. And loom wants to be a light color. That's how it gives off the most light. When it's pigmented with a darker color, it tends to not do so well. But definitely a necessary evil, because otherwise the numbers would not pop on this one. So I understand it. I am going to try this one on. So let me show you how easy it is. You just undo that. You're gonna work this through like that. You slip it over your wrist and just kind of pull it. I had someone get so triggered the other day. I think it was on Instagram because I wore my watch below the bone. Maybe it was on YouTube. I don't remember. I was like, my goodness, if that triggers you, I can't imagine how you go through life every day. This is where I traditionally wear my watches for the most part. I mean, here's the other watch on my wrist, my Northport. That's where it is. Anyway, so this is it. My wrist size below the bone is 6.5. Up and above is around 6 3/4. If that's where you like to wear it, that is fully up to you. We have plenty of room to go on the strap, and as I said, see that you pull it and it stretches. Super duper comfortable. Easily the most comfortable watch I sell in the store. I would say it's probably pretty close to it. There's a couple of composite case watches that might come close, but this thing is, man, for everything that it offers, I think it's such a great choice. And that's going to do it for us. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, showing you the new Formex V2, Rev2, whatever they are, field watches. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Here it is. If you have not done so, questions, comments, anything else you want to say, you can put it down below. I will be sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.